So the flooring system that we will use in this case, so I'll just take a few images from Australian Standard 1684.4 standards for timber frame. So we're looking at an image related to flooring system that is based on plywood sheet flooring. So it shows how it's actually installed. So if you look at this image, you'll see at the very bottom there are concrete stumps. Those concrete stumps, you've got bearers, and then across you've got joists. On top of that you've got yellow tongue or plywood. There are some specifications regarding the nailing of yellow tongue to the joists. A couple of things. So individual sheets need to be staggered as illustrated here. So it's full length, then half, then full length. And there are some numbers here regarding the distance between nails on edges and joints and so on. It's quite simple, but the document says exactly how we should go about installing this type of flooring system, and the clearance between underside of the bearer and the ground level shouldn't be less than 400 millimeters due to termite protection requirements. So that's the flooring that we will be using. And then if you go to next page, in AS 1684.4, we've got here a section called Table 9.3, Nominal Fixing for Timber Members. It actually says exactly how bearers should be attached to stumps, what type of connections, then bearers to masonry, bearers to concrete stump, and so on. So the specifications are here. So that's how we should install or fix flooring system to ensure it's all safe. So what we've done here is this. So we've got this small section, the subfloor system from a house that we've designed for this exercise, transportable home. We picked one section, and for that section we've constructed timber frames, and right beneath the timber frames we've taken that small section of subfloor. Then what we've done, we've pre-cut all timber pieces that are required for this demonstration. So what we need here is we need some bearers which are placed in position, and we need some floor joists which go across the bearers. So all the pieces are already cut to size and placed in the right location. Before we start using the nail gun to fix the floor joists to bearers, probably makes sense to do a few things. So fixing of floor joists to bearers will be performed using nail gun. We'll drive nails on angle from the joist into the bearers. So we'll go around all the floor joists that will secure them down. Then we will install blocking in between the floor joists to ensure that they're not on top of them or the structure doesn't move across. You can further secure floor joists to bearers if you like to, using different types of metal straps. So you can use multi-grip straps that you put in corners, or you can go right above or around the floor joist. It just depends on the nature of the structure and the level of risk involved with the structure that you are putting in place. Again, before you start with fixing your floor joist to bearers, double check critical measurements, so you can check spacing between floor joists, and in this case we're using 450 millimeters to center, so you can tell that side, this side. And as you get into the end of your these timber pieces, you use as blocking between floor joists. The purpose of this blocking is to give floor joists more stability. Also, the purpose of this blocking that I will just put in place in a second is to give support for the chipboard that will go on the top of the subfloor structure, which I will install today. So what I'll do now, I'll put in place the blocking pieces. So like that. Make sure that this fits exactly in the right position. Nicely fitted. Just go down. Just make sure they don't carry to your feet. So once you confirm that all these pieces can, we'll proceed with the actual installation. Yeah? We need to nail it. You can see it's all good. What we can do now is you get it now. Put the earmuffs like that. Then go with the nail gun and drive nails across into the locking. So it starts to this way. Go across. Then you go back further and this one. Right. So it's now nice and fixed. So you can also drive a nail on angle into this one, just like that. And pin it down with a hammer, just like that. So go ahead. Our blocking in place for the first bearer. Now I'll go around and install all blocking, make sure it's all fixed. Go to this area. So now it's all in place. So it's all properly secured, just like that. So nothing can move. So it's all nicely squared, all according to drawings. So it's done. So what I need to do now is I've already marked the lines on the yellow tongue where I'm going to cut this chipboard, the yellow tongue. So what I need for this, I need one piece, length of 1,200 millimeters. So it will go in this corner along the bearers, that way. So once we install the first piece just in that position, then I'll bring one more piece, yellow tongue, and the last piece is only 280 millimeters in width, because that's the remaining part of the subfloor structure that we need to cover. Chipboard is on the top, then you've got joists, and below that you've got bedders, and in the ground you've got stumps. In our case, stumps are not there because I couldn't dig holes in concrete, but out there, infield, so that would be the process. Now this document, this particular section, figure 5.5, fixing of plywood sheet flooring, it tells us things like what type of nails to use, distance between nails, the edges, and then on any internal joists. So what we'll do now, I'll get the nail gun and we'll fix the chipboard to the joists, and then we'll carry on with the next step in the process, which is bringing timber frames, and then we will install the timber frames